everyone, I hope you're all having lovely days. My name is Daisy and today I'm going to show you how to make alien models. So all we need is some flour and some salt, which you should already have pre-measured for you, 125 millilitres of water, which you can measure out in a measuring jug, and some food colouring, which is optional. Now, even though all these ingredients are edible by themselves, please do not eat this dough, it is only for alien model making. To start, we are going to ask an adult to preheat the oven to its lowest possible temperature. Next, we are going to cut some baking paper with our scissors into a rectangle to fit a baking tray, like this one. So I've cut this very rough rectangle to put on this tray. You can always ask an adult to help you if you would rather them cut it for you. I'm going to put that on the tray and put that to the side for later. So our next step is we are going to get our salt and our flour, and we are going to put these in a bigger bowl that we're going to mix together. So we're going to pop those in, give it a little stir so they're all mixed up. And then we're going to take our water. I've measured mine out beforehand. It's about 125 millilitres. You can do this yourself. It's just cold water from the tap. That's all it is. And I'm going to pour this in. So now I've put my flour and salt and water in. I am also going to add a few drops of food colouring. And you don't need to do this at all if you don't want to. It makes it look a bit spotty. But I just want to see how it turns out, and it can look perfectly fine without it, and yours might just look a bit different. So I'm going to mix this all together until it starts to come together a bit more into a ball. Now you might need to use your hands for this when it gets a bit harder to stir, and I've rolled my sleeves up, as you can see, so I don't get it all dirty and my clothes stay nice and clean. So if I've pressed it into a ball like this, I'm going to put that to one side for a moment. And I'm going to get some flour and sprinkle just a tiny bit on my work surface. So then, when I get my ball of dough, it does not stick, which is great. So what I'm going to do now, I have this, is the best bit, and I'm going to make my alien model. So I probably can't make loads of aliens with just this bit, but I think I could probably make 2 or 3, and you might make as many as you like. So this is my alien that I have made from my dough. He's fairly fragile, he's quite small, he's quite sweet, he's got little eyes and horns, and he's got some tentacly arms, and he's got a tail. Yours might look completely different, and that's completely fine, because everyone's aliens are going to be very different, and I'm sure yours looks fantastic. Because mine is food colouring in, it's a little bit spotty, but he would look great white as well. He would look great however I chose to make him. So I have some more dough left over, so you can make some more aliens, however many you like. Again, with tentacles, horns, 10 heads, however many you want. But that's what you can use all this rest of the dough for. I'm just going to make my one alien today. So I'm going to put him on the baking tray that we prepared earlier. And I am going to ask an adult to put him in my oven for 3 hours. Now, if you don't want to put him in the oven, that's completely fine. You can just leave them out and they will dry eventually. You just leave them until they're hard to the touch. Hello everyone. So it has been over 3 hours now since I put my alien in the oven. Once it got to 3 hours, I got an adult to open the oven and take out my alien with oven gloves. And we've left it on the tray for about an hour just to double check it's nice and cold so our hands don't get burnt when we touch it. But it's now been 4 hours and our alien is nice and cold. So here is my alien. Now he's nice and hard now he's been in the oven, so he can be played with or you can display him. Obviously it might be a little fragile, mine's got a few little cracks that mean don't want to be too vigorous with him. But I think he's quite cute. I'm sure yours look amazing. And mine's a little rushed, so yours probably looks a lot better than mine. But yeah, now you have your alien. You can technically paint him. I'm going to leave mine how he is because I think he looks fab. But if you want to paint it, this material is paintable. So if you choose to do that, please ask an adult to lay some newspaper down and to get the right paints out, something like poster paint, so you can paint them correctly and don't get any mess on your clothes. But I hope you've enjoyed making your alien model, and I hope we can see them some point soon. Thank you for watching.